Hello everyone, Dungeon Frog here, and today I want to give a quick look about my Contemplator build, which I did play to play all of the new content. And as you can see, I did finish the game one level higher than we started, and we are pretty much using all of the starting equipment. We got a new chest and a new weapon. That's the only changes to the starting equipment. We still keep the old one because we need to snapshot points for intelligence if we die to re-equip our item, but I think the items which give plus to skills are really helpful for our build, for our DPS, and making our minions more survivable, and the rest of it is all of the old starting equipment. And we did it. Like, there wasn't so much problem with clearing all the content. And as you saw, I put most of my points into life and a small number on intelligence, strength, and dexterity. So pretty much check what you want to wear, get the strength, intelligence, and the dexterity you want to have, and put the rest into health. And that, to be honest, if I would try a bit harder, we probably could have done this whole game without dying once, but we need to be a bit careful. And this build is probably not a beginner build. It's like a bit micro-intensive to do all the stuff. So mainly we are like an aura dot build. Like our guys do a lot of damage when we are standing around, and we do a lot of damage if we are running in circles, and that is what we do most of the time. And you can definitely watch my videos how I won through the game on the list. There you can see how we did it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time what we do. So running in circles, killing things, and our auras do most of the job. The golems themselves, they die pretty quick, so you have to resummon them a lot of the time. And we have some tools to increase our DPS, and that is like throwing the bomb, making some fire, and AoE stunning everyone. And also we can attack, which is more like a support thing when you have time, when everything is on cooldown. And then you can attack, because it can lower the resistances, which would mean some extra damage. And yeah, whenever you see like a more difficult foe, or like having problems, you press just one of the other buttons, which is like we got another minion here who helps a lot with our DPS. And the other thing is that we could, and that's especially important if you want to survive, as our aura, our mastery aura, gives a lot of defensive power for our build. So yeah, that's pretty much. We chunk a lot of potions, and we should always chunk potions, because that's probably the main reason for the Maidan proficiency. And yeah, without it, we have slight mana problems. But yeah, as you can see, like, you run around and no problem. But how did we build this build? Pretty much, we spec'd a lot into our minions, getting here the power up for our minions and minions friends, so they're a bit more tanky, but they're still super squishy. The Nightmare overall dies not really often, but if he dies quite often. So like he's not really smart. It's more like a control AI problem, other than not like that he takes a lot of damage. And yeah, this one is not bad, but I'm not sure how often it procs. So I played, or I wanted to play with the teleport smite skill, but I didn't found any good melee weapons, so I never played with it. Got here for some nice damage. We got the stun here. We got the auras, or the passives, definitely for some extra offensive and defensive ability to hit and not take too much crits. The extra damage does not scale that well with us, so we just put not too many points in. Here we do point a lot of points, because like the chance to avoid stacks with the chance to avoid from the Naidan mastery. So that makes us kind of dodgy, which helps with our defenses. And I choose to run the electrical burn damage aura, and helps with reducing the resistances to make our golems do more damage, and ourselves too. Also, the skill disruption helps a lot with enemy casting mobs. We also have a chance to cast a shield sometimes, which helps us also with surviving. Here we got some passive regeneration, which helps us, yeah, with our mana and life regen. Without them, we don't regen pretty much anything. We got some decent resistances, but as you saw, our resistances do really suck because the starting equip was really bad. But overall, if you're a bit careful, you can definitely do it. I don't know how often this procced. I just put some points into it. I think it's only one. Same with this. To see how often procs, I never really did feel it, but it's probably nice to have like 1 point in. Why not? We are doing the breath attack weapon kind of often, not for the CC, just for the flat damage, which doesn't scale too well, but it helps clean out. Same thing with the bomb. It's also really good to slow down our enemies. Here we get one of our oh shit buttons, putting full points into this oh shit button and into this oh shit button, so we are safe whenever we want to be. And yeah, we're putting a lot of points and probably want to max out the terracotta servants. They're probably our most efficient way to do damage, and this is making them tougher, and seems that you can't get more than 2, sadly. A third one would be super strong, and yeah, they do a lot of their damage through the burning damage which they do around them, but they're also dying pretty fast because the -84 physical resistance counts actually to themselves. And yeah, we need to put 1 point here. It stuns sometimes the enemies. It's nothing really what you see often, but yeah, it's nice to have, I guess. And yeah, you just got another thing for our auto attack. Has some clear power, but you really don't really see it matter a lot. And here you got the chance to sometimes reduce resistances. And yeah, if we would level to 75, which is probably the max level, we would put more points into those skills to increase our defensive powers. I think even I would probably put all of them here. Like having the extra resistances could be like super important to make our survival easier, because like we can win everything if we invest some time. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this spec, and if you want to play it, I recommend it to you if you like to resummon things and if you want to play a caster build. I think caster builds are a little bit weaker than melee builds in Titan Quest. And is this a build you could start from level 1? It could be. Actually, we started as a character which was already leveled, like the 70 pre-generated character, as you saw on my equipment. But you definitely could start as this character. The only probable change you would make is that you probably would max out breath attack in the early stages and put some points less, probably here or here, to have actually a decent skill which helps you to clear the game. There are definitely other ways to play a Dream Mastery and Naidan Mastery, like making a staff build is probably the most obvious way how you could build it. And you could also build it as a melee character, so there are tons of ways to build this class, but I'm happy with this class. I think like I really did take a lot of the skills which you get from the Maidan class and use them. So that was probably my main goal with this class, and I'm pretty happy with it, how it turned out. We didn't have any big problems. The end boss fight of the game did took a bit long, but it's, I think, more the case because he's not really friendly to minions. Not just because like our build is bad. Like it just takes a bit longer because like he's killing all the stuff pretty fast from our minions, so that's bad, but yeah, no problem. As you can see, actually I was worrying a bit about our single target damage, but it's absolutely no problem. Like, yeah, we just stand here and can kite or take our potions, absolutely no problem in all of the games. So yeah, I wish to hear from you how you found the build and how you did play your classes, how do you enjoyed the expansion. I usually stream in German, but my class guides are always in English. So if you want to check out, I would be really glad to see you around. I'm doing build guides for pretty much all of the ARPGs. I'm doing guides usually for some fringe cringe builds in Last Epoch, in Path of Exile, in Grim Dawn. So yeah, I would love if you follow me and hang out and to see some of my journeys into the game. So thanks you everyone for watching. Leave a subscribe, a comment, and I see you soon. Your Dungeon Frog. Goodbye.